some serious presentations tonight. Mine will not be. I'm Mr. Grass, and for the last 10 years, I've run a website called watchinggrassgrow.com. And yep, that's my front lawn right there. It was actually a pretty exciting day, because I was not only mowing, but I was also trimming and even fertilizing. And if you look closely, you'll see the trash bins. It was trash day. So as you can imagine, what do some of my neighbors say about me? He's the crazy old suburban dad. But in actual fact, I'm just a family man who likes to have fun. It all started 15 years ago with the controllable Christmas lights for celiac disease. People on the internet could not only view my holiday display, but they could turn the 25,000 Christmas lights on and off with a click of a mouse. It ended up raising $80,000 for charity. Clark Griswold would be proud. Now, I had the webcams for the holidays, and so I decided for the rest of the year, I just point them at my front lawn. The webcam actually uploads an image every 2 seconds out to the cloud. So for you techies out there, somewhere, there is over 100 million awesome images of my front lawn. I guess I was live streaming compelling content before it was cool to be a live streamer. Now, I suspect we probably have some web designers from Boulder Startup Week out here. Close your eyes. The web design is very retro 0.0. We've got animated GIFs, animated fav icon, autoplay MIDI music, and even a cursor that's a lawnmower. Turns out watching grass is pretty popular. Over 500,000 people a year check it out. It's a real-life Truman Show. I mean, who figures, right? And in fact, I'm an old fuddy-duddy, so I don't know all these cool happening YouTube, vloggers with millions of viewers, but they talk about my website. I go to watch what they say, and they're pretty boring. So hey, maybe Mr. Grass is the most interesting man in the world. Those of you know in Colorado, there's a lot of money to be made in grass. There is no money to be made in watching it. I don't run ads on the website, and a lawnmower and fertilizer company have never contacted me to sponsor me. Another cool thing about the website is I have a grass blog, over 16,000 comments. There's always someone watching. They'll tell me if I'm late to get the newspaper or the neighbor's dog poops in my front lawn. I could tell a million stories about grass watchers. This is the emergency controllers at the world's largest air show in England. When they're monitoring airplanes, they watch the grass grow. So it was a good thing because one morning in Colorado, afternoon their time, they saw someone steal my newspapers. And with typical British cheeky humor, they of course immediately alerted everyone on the blog, oh my God, this major crime has occurred. A couple years ago, the air show had a newsletter, and they ran something that talked about how the ATC controllers were spellbound, watching me mow my lawn as I waved to them on the webcam. And then they waved back to me on the screen and realized that was pretty silly. As you can imagine, there's a variety of media inquiries, and most of those are pretty short discussions. But one writer was so interested, he flew from Texas to Colorado to see, touch, taste, and even smell the grass. 3 to 4 months later, he wrote a 9-page article that was in the March 2017 Southwest In-Flight magazine. There was a whole bunch of psychoanalysis about why it's popular. Is it slow because it's real versus the hyper-accelerated life of today? I don't know. It's just my front lawn. The most amusing part was my wife was flying Southwest that month, and when her neighbor seatmate was laughing over the article, she turned to him and said, I'm Mrs. Grass. The first annual mow of the lawn is always a huge event at Watching Grass Grow, and 9 News came out for that. It was the first and probably last time I wore a purple skirt. I did try wearing Hulk hands, but it's kind of hard to close the safety lever on the mower when you do that. The funniest part was I got the 9 News crew to put those Hulk hands on, and it was pretty hilarious watching them try to keep a straight face as they tried to interview me about how exciting mowing the lawn was. The story ran on TV on Father's Day. My favorite part was, this is my all-time favorite picture. It's my sons 15 years ago when they actually helped me mow the lawn. So maybe that's part of the appeal, is people not only see the grass grow, they also see my kids grow. So those of you with your phones out, if you haven't looked at the website, don't. Okay, we got a lot more great speakers coming up. But tomorrow at noon, tune in and you'll see Mr. Grass mow the lawn.